Hello and welcome to Global View USA. Today, we bring you a deeply disturbing and tragic story, a targeted political attack in Minnesota where two Democratic leaders and their spouses were brutally shot and killed in what appears to be a premeditated assassination. Who was behind this chilling act? What was the motive? And how has the nation reacted? Stay with us as we unfold every detail of this breaking story. It all began in the early hours of June 14, 2025. Around 2 a.m. in Champlin, Minnesota, State Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette Hoffman were found shot. Just 90 minutes later, the attacker struck again, this time at the residence of former Speaker of the House Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark Hortman, both fatally shot in Brooklyn Park, just northwest of Minneapolis. The suspect reportedly posed as a law enforcement officer, wearing a blue uniform shirt, a black tactical vest, and driving what looked like a police vehicle. The attacker has been identified as Vance Luther Bolter, age 57. He wore a latex mask to disguise himself and gained access to both homes, claiming to be law enforcement. Inside his abandoned vehicle, authorities found a disturbing manifesto along with a hit list of nearly 70 names, including politicians, activists, medical professionals, and community leaders. Also recovered were documents titled "No Kings," suggesting an anti-government or anarchist ideology behind the murders. Local police, the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension, and the FBI are actively investigating. Following the attacks, a shelter-in-place order was issued in both Champlin and Brooklyn Park. The FBI has announced a $50,000 reward for information leading to Bolter's arrest. Authorities are treating this as a politically motivated domestic terror incident. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz called the incident an attack on democracy. President Donald Trump condemned the killings, urging for unity and the protection of political discourse. Former Congresswoman Gabby Giffords, herself a victim of political violence, said, "This is not just violence, this is an act of terror against the freedom to serve and to speak freely in America. This isn't just another shooting incident, it is a chilling escalation of political hatred. A man disguised as a police officer, with a planned hit list, targeting elected officials in their own homes, this is an attack on the very foundations of civil society." The manifesto and the ideology of No Kings point toward growing radicalism and anti-democratic sentiment within certain fringe groups. Bolter was a former private security consultant with ties to a firm called Praetorian Guard. He had training in tactical operations, and access to firearms and body armor, making him dangerous and highly mobile. His materials and gear suggest months of planning behind these attacks. Is political violence becoming normalized in America? What should be done to protect our leader? And civil servants? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Your voice matters. If you found this video informative, please consider giving it a like and sharing it with others. Subscribe to Global View USA for more in-depth news and analysis on stories that matter. Stay safe. Stay aware. This is Global View USA, signing off. See you in the next report.